Hey everybody, it's Sepulcher. We're at an instructional game with Scoran. And it looks like he's playing Burning Tree or something because he only has half of a deck. Apparently, he's got at least 1500 depths runes, but nothing else. So, not really sure what to expect. Put on a Demonologist. This is just, he asked me just to play my regular Underdepths battle group, so that's what I'm doing. Temple of Brutality. Is that in Burning Tree? I don't know. Anyway, so he's got an Enraged Grizzly out. Okay, I'm going to speak directly to Scoran. If you're watching, just put out a, well, I'm going to go with Bach Mistress. See how he does with this. And, of course, Bach Mistress is here to threaten both this font and this font. But anyway. What was that? A Nightblade. Interesting deploy, Scoran. I don't know if I would have equipped Nightblade just yet. I think I would have waited until I could actually get off an attack. But I can't attack you yet, so it's just as well. Also, I'm not sure I would deploy Nightblade just to go against a champion with 2 defense, but we'll see. See, I could put out War Banner, but I think I'm going to put out Pit Dragon. That sounds like more fun. Okay, so probably what I'm expecting you to do is move right here and do I don't know, either an attack or a power attack. Probably a power attack. Of course, you know that Demonologist has Pawn, so it will actually go to Pit Dragon. And you've deployed your Griefsinger over here. I don't know how I feel about that. I would have definitely deployed it here or something to give reinforcements to Enraged Grizzly because he's going to die very, very, very soon. So Pit Dragon gets hit by the Pawn. So I'm going to move in with Bach Mistress right here. And now this font is mine. And I would have waited to go for this font until you had a flying champion. On this map, anyway. So I'm going to move back. Just get off one hit. Of course, now he's enraged. But that's fine. I'm just going to put a War Banner in the way. See how you react to that. Next turn you'll probably be dead unless you move your Enraged Grizzly back. So at this point I would move your Enraged Grizzly back. Also, you really don't want to move your champions to 0 AP because you're wasting strategic positioning by doing that. What you want to do is you want to move them to 4 AP and just leave 4 on them, and then that way you have maximum movement next turn. It's a pretty basic thing that most people should know. Also, always, there are very rare exceptions when someone's pushing on your shrine or something. But just in your case, always deploy on the outlier of the deployment zone. Especially when you're trying to reinforce some of your champions that are haggling for center font. But you did good there. You moved Enraged Grizzly back. I'm actually going to move in and take your font right here with Bach Mistress. Also, you moved a little bit too far out with Griefsinger. You're probably going to want to stick to the inside trail if you want to get there as quickly as possible. I'll do another attack. And you're actually outside of attack range right now from my Demonologist. But what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to move in Pit Dragon a little bit to kind of bait you. And dark packet him too. And see if you take the bait. So now these are mine. These fonts and everything. So there's a nightmare. And actually, you might kill Bach Mistress here. Flame Strike. Of course, Flame Strike does 21 with Temple of Brutality. So Grief Singer is slowly going to get that font. And your Rage Grizzly is definitely dead. In fact, I don't even need to hit with Pit Dragon. I can just range it with Demonologist for a Swarm. So I will. And I'm not sure where your Merc Demon went, but I would have definitely gotten in the font somehow. What I would have done if I were you is I would have put Nightmare, I would have deployed it here on these squares, and I would have moved in right there and then used Flame Strike, and then that way you're contesting the font that I just captured, and you're hitting you're still hitting my Bach Mistress at full power. So I'm gonna move my Pit Dragon around, having some fun. I'm gonna go ahead and attack your Nightmare. And move back a little bit. You're ensnared. I'm gonna put out Grief Bearer. Just gonna put him over here. I don't want to totally overwhelm you yet because I want to see what you do. So that's your font, but it's worth it to me because I have the other 4. But I definitely would have put Grief Singer down here to help out because I just sort of overran you with deploys otherwise. So you moved Nightmare to 0 AP, something I wouldn't have done. Like I said, try to save as much AP as you can. In most cases, you want to save 4, unless you're playing Kathir Forest. Then you want to save 5. Is that your first scry? I would have also been scrying all this time too. I mean, these are all still my fonts. Where's your Merc Demon at? I really want to know. Your Merc Demon needs to be killing shit. Your Merc Demon probably should have killed Bach Mistress by now. Anyway, I'm gonna move in for a Shrine Rush, just see how you react to that. Pit Dragon's coming in for a hit. I'm gonna hit Nightmare with Bach Mistress. I'm just gonna actually I don't know where your Merc Demon is, but I'm gonna go ahead and hit with Grief Bearer and do a Drudgery. Now your Nightmare is at low HP, so I would anticipate you hitting Bach Mistress with him and killing using Sacrifice on Nightmare. So I'm just going to go ahead and put out a Deep Elf Priestess there, and my turn. Yeah, so instead used a Flame Strike, but you would have actually done more damage if you had moved adjacent to the Bach Mistress and hit by melee, because then you could have gotten Temple of Brutality bonus. And you're fortifying. Good. And there's an Enraged Grizzly. Unfortunately for you, I'm just going to kill it. Be really careful about where you place champions. Don't just throw him out willy-nilly. Because in this case, he's clearly dead. Pit Dragon's going to hit him actually for 48 damage from your Temple of Brutality. And both players get the bonuses, so don't forget that. There's Merc Demon. There he is. He only hits for 21. If I had a stealth champion out like Merc Demon, I would only hit to kill something like Vok Mistress. It's really not good that she's still alive. You definitely should have killed her. Now I'm just going to move in with Grief Bearer and hit your Nightmare. I'll move over here and actually, you know what? I'll just sacrifice her because that's what you do. Owie. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So Pit Dragon's gonna hit for 48, 49, excuse me, and then I can actually swarm with Demonologist. And 2 hits with Debuff Priestess. I'll put out a Messenger and drive for another death. And here's a Cave Runner here. And see, I'm just pumping out champs now, and should be able to kill your shrine next turn. Well, since the game is basically over, try to wrap up with stuff that I saw you do. I think you just need to think out your moves more. Like, you know, what was that? You cast a Fire Blast in the middle of nowhere. Huh. I'm not sure why you did that. Maybe you just figured I lost, so I'm just gonna throw down a Fire Blast and see what the animation is like. I don't know. But I would have at least cast it on some champions. What I've seen you do, first of all, you need to manage your AP better. Don't move to 0 AP. Always store 4. Like if you were to move Grief Singer, you should have moved like 2 spaces there. Then she would have 4 AP, so she could move 10 spaces next turn. Things like that. What else? The random Night Blade on Arranged Grizzlies. I would just think out your moves a little bit more. Every move that you have should have a purpose, and the purpose should be to kill something. Like, for sure. So I'm just gonna go ahead and kill your shrine. Anyway, I hope you learned something from this. I know you watch my channel, so... and we can always play again sometime. Alright, well, I'll see you later. And if you're watching this, you want to play an instructional game, just PM me in game and I'll do it. Okay, see you guys later.